Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. So, trying to think of what to talk about today, and I thought about what's one thing that sort of holds people back or prevents them from reaching their health goals, and whether that has to do with working out, eating clean, or even doing some type of fasting, or sleeping right. Whatever it is, it really comes down to consistency, right? I mean, I can give you tips every day on ways to improve your health, but if you do it one day and then you don't do it for another 2 weeks, really it does no good. So I think the thing that's really made, at least for my health and my life successful, is consistently doing it day in, day out, week in, week out, and that's when you start to really see results. There's a lot of people who get into working out, they go all out, and they're gung-ho for a week or two, every day, almost every day, working out, looking great, feeling good, and then I'll ask them 2 weeks later how they're doing, and they just sort of fall off the wagon. I don't know if this is something that happens to you, but I would say this is the one theme that I find that sort of holds people back is staying consistent. So you have to think about what can I do to stay consistent? Does that mean working out twice a week, 3 days a week? I tell people you're better off working out 3 days a week than working out 6 days a week and being inconsistent. Do it 1 week, take a week off, do it 1 week, take a week off. You're better off doing it week in, week out, 3 days a week. So do it a little bit less and be consistent with it, right? Because then you sort of get burned out. So find the time that it takes for you to be consistent at whatever it is. Another example would be like intermittent fasting, right? People say, well, should I do it every other day? I personally think that if you're going to get into intermittent fasting, do it every day, right? Because then it just gets you into the rhythm and you make it a lifestyle change. And that's what I've done for myself. That's part of the reason why I put together that 21-day intermittent fasting challenge, which you can check out. There's a link in the page for that. It's 21 days of consistently doing some type of fasting and easing your way into it so it becomes a lifestyle change. Now, after 3 weeks, you could easily just fall off the wagon, but you got to start somewhere. And I think if you can consistently do it day in, day out for 3 weeks, it can become a habit. Okay, it might take someone longer. It might take some people less time to make it a habit. I know for me, once I got into it, it just became habitual. Now it's strange if I don't do it every day. Same thing with eating clean. For example, I had a friend's birthday party yesterday, and they only had pizza there. And I'll tell you, I haven't had pizza in forever, so I had a little bit of pizza. And it was fine. Like, I don't miss it really because I haven't had it in a long time. And I will say it wasn't anything that great. And I sort of didn't feel that great afterwards and realized why I don't eat that way. It takes a little time to get to that point. But whether it's eating clean, working out, or intermittent fasting, you want to be doing it consistently day in, day out, that if you do fall off the wagon, you can get right back on and get into it. Because I'll say yesterday when I had the pizza, I was so ready to just get back into my own routine. And that was just one meal, one day, which is obviously not a big deal. But I was able to get right back on the bandwagon and eat clean and fast and do everything that I like to do for energy and just feeling good. So I guess whatever it is you're going to do, whether it's working out, fasting, eating clean, do it consistently day in, day out until really it just becomes habitual, and if you do fall off the wagon, you're able to get right back on and continue those healthy habits. So I put some tools out there with the fasting challenge, or I coach people, which obviously people want to become accountable and make sure that they're consistent day in, day out. That's what I'm here for. So if you have any questions, feel free to write it down below. Share this with anyone that you think would get some benefit of it. And hopefully whatever it is you're doing for your health, you can consistently do it day in, day out, week in, week out, and then monthly, and then annually. So that's the key, really, for any of these tips. So hope this helps. Hope this gives you a little, maybe if you've plateaued or you've sort of fallen off, you can get right back on and become more consistent, and I'm here to help you out as well. So have a great day, enjoy your night, and we will talk later.